Narcissists thrive on control, admiration, and the chaos they often create in the lives of others. They wield manipulation like a weapon, drawing energy from the reactions they provoke and the attention they command. But what happens when you refuse to play their game? What if you could turn their tactics on their head without stooping to their level? The truth is, while you can't change a narcissist, you can disrupt their patterns and reclaim your power, leaving them unsettled and disarmed. Drawing from the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, we will explore 7 practical and empowering strategies to make a narcissist's life difficult, not through malice or revenge, but by establishing boundaries, mastering your own emotions, and depriving them of the validation they crave. This is not about becoming like them. It's about standing firm in your integrity and resilience while letting their behavior lose its grip on you. But before we begin, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Stoic Convert for more exciting and inspiring ancient Stoic wisdom. Let us begin. 1. Master emotional detachment. Narcissists feed on your emotional reactions. Whether it is anger, frustration, or even praise, any strong emotion you display becomes fuel for their ego. Practicing emotional detachment, a key tenet of Stoicism, renders their attempts to provoke you ineffective. Remind yourself daily, what upsets me is not what happens, but my perception of it. By reframing your perspective and maintaining composure, you deny the narcissist the emotional response they seek. To practice this, focus on controlling your inner dialogue. When a narcissist tries to bait you, pause and breathe deeply. Ask yourself, is this worth my peace? Respond calmly or not at all. Over time, your lack of emotional engagement will frustrate them as their usual tactics lose their power. 2. Establish firm boundaries. Narcissists are notorious for overstepping boundaries and testing limits. To counter this, you must set clear, firm boundaries and enforce them consistently. For instance, if they attempt to monopolize your time or manipulate you into uncomfortable situations, calmly but assertively state your limits. I am not available for that, or this conversation isn't productive. Stoicism teaches that your time and energy are precious and should be guarded wisely. When you create and uphold boundaries, you communicate that you value yourself and will not be manipulated. The narcissist will find it increasingly difficult to control you when you refuse to allow their behavior to infringe upon your life. 3. Deprive them of admiration. Narcissists crave admiration and validation. They often manipulate situations to ensure they are the center of attention. To make them miserable, stop feeding their need for external validation. Avoid excessive compliments. Don't engage in their attempts to boast, and resist the urge to stroke their ego. Instead, redirect conversations away from them and toward neutral or shared topics. Be polite but indifferent. This lack of admiration will unsettle them, as their identity relies heavily on external reinforcement. By refusing to inflate their ego, you weaken their psychological grip over you. 4. Practice indifference to insults. Narcissists often resort to criticism or insults to undermine your confidence and regain control. Stoicism provides the perfect antidote, the practice of indifference. As Marcus Aurelius advised, choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. When faced with their barbs, remind yourself that their words reflect their character, not yours. Responding with calm indifference or even humor can disarm them entirely. For instance, if they make a cutting remark, you might reply with a nonchalant, interesting perspective, or simply shrug. Their inability to provoke you will frustrate them deeply. 5. Stay consistently unpredictable. Narcissists thrive on control and predictability. If they can anticipate your reactions, they can manipulate you more effectively. By becoming unpredictable in your responses, you disrupt their ability to maintain control. This doesn't mean being erratic, but rather varying your approach in ways that keep them guessing. For example, if you are usually accommodating, occasionally assert yourself firmly. If you tend to engage in debates, try remaining silent. This unpredictability forces them to adapt, which can be exhausting for them. Over time, they may realize you're not an easy target. 6. Cultivate inner peace. Nothing unsettles a narcissist more than someone who is calm, centered, and unaffected by their antics. Inner peace, a core principle of Stoicism, is your ultimate weapon. By focusing on your own growth and well-being, you deprive them of the control they seek. Meditation, journaling, and reflection are excellent tools to develop this inner peace. Ask yourself daily, am I living according to my values? When you are grounded in your principles and confident in your worth, the narcissist's attempts to destabilize you will fail. Their misery will stem from their inability to shake your composure. 7. Prioritize your own happiness. Finally, the most effective way to make a narcissist miserable is to live a fulfilling and joyful life without their influence. Narcissists want to be the center of your universe, so when you focus on your own goals, relationships, and passions, you deny them that central role. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of directing your energy toward what truly matters. Spend time with supportive people, pursue meaningful activities, and celebrate your achievements. Your happiness will highlight their lack of control over you, which is something they cannot tolerate. The path to disarming a narcissist is not about vengeance, but about reclaiming your power and peace of mind. By practicing emotional detachment, setting firm boundaries, and focusing on your own well-being, you create an environment where their manipulative tactics no longer work. Through these Stoic principles, you not only make the narcissist miserable, but also elevate yourself to a life of greater freedom, resilience, and inner peace. Remember, the best way to disrupt their control is to take control of your own life. This is the Stoic Convert. If this message resonated with you, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting and inspirational ancient Stoic wisdom. And share your comment to let us know how you deal with a narcissist. Thank you for watching.